All right. Well, brothers, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to join us today. I hope you all were able to take some information away from the educational table topic sessions or the roundtable discussions to help improve your house corporation operations. Please let us know how we can continue to help you as we move forward. I would like to, before we wrap up, just showcase some resources for you and how to access the available resources that have already been created. So if you do visit phigamma.org and click on the tab labeled graduates, there is a whole section dedicated to housing. If you just click the housing subsection title, it'll pull you up to the main page of all the House Corporation resources. There you'll find everything from best practices, pre-recorded webinars, and ones that have been put together since ultimately the creation of 1848 Housing and the Housing Advisory Committee, as well as lists of preferred partners and other suggested vendors. Now, brothers, again, please let us know how we can help you. So I will take some time to open it up for a general Q&A. If there are any questions that'd like to be asked to either staff or the Housing Advisory Committee. And then, of course, I'd like to also share with you our contact information, as well as most of you probably have my email directly. So feel free to utilize either one of them if you do have questions. So, brothers, I'll stop sharing my screen. I'll open it up for Q&A if there are any.
I'll ask the same question I asked of the group that I was in previously. Is there any programming or support that you're currently not getting from us, the advisory committee, that you'd like to see moving forward? Well, if something comes to mind after the meeting, kindly send an email to the Dio or to the email address that he shared, or you can send it to any one of the members of the Housing Advisory Committee. I believe we're all listed on the website if you'd like to reach out to us directly.
First of all, I'll say real quick, thanks to the team at IHQ for helping run this today. We've had some good conversations, good discussions. Dio will get those points and those discussions forwarded to you. But again, thanks for all who participated. And John, thanks for heading this up and leading us in this.
You're welcome. Thank you. I really appreciate you all coming this afternoon, taking the time to be a part of this. And more importantly, I really appreciate the fact that you continue to volunteer and spend significant time supporting your local chapters. The challenge for all of us is to get more brothers like us to help out. More hands makes easier work. And so we need to continue to work on that and let us know what we can do on our side to make your lives easier, because this work isn't easy sometimes. It's having been a House Corporation leader for several years, I understand how frustrating it can be at times and how sometimes it can be very unrewarding. But at the end of the day, it's certainly, in my view, all worth it. Does anybody have any final comments or questions before we go?
I had a quick question. Is this the second conference that you've had?
This is the second annual, yes.
Okay, how does the attendance compare to last year?
It's less.
Less.
I would say, Mitch, it is less. However, we did also scale back communications quite a bit.
Right.
This go around. So, as we move forward, I think we're going to continue doing a lot of groundwork to introduce ourselves to the House corporations and really let them know what the Housing Advisory Committee really is and our purpose.
Very good.
Mitch, for us, success would look like House corporations would look to us first.
Right.
If they had a problem or an issue or just wanted some guidance. That would feel like success, that we've reached enough people and they value the service that we provide, that they view us as a viable resource. So we're going to work towards that goal.
I was on the House Corporation just for a few months, and then they asked me to be the BCA chairman. So I'm BCA chairman, but I still attend the House Corporation meetings. So I attended today just to get a better background of what everything is. And I really learned a lot. So thank you all.
Thank you for attending.
Yeah.
Brothers, any other questions or closing thoughts?
I just have one thought, Dio. One thing I was kind of realizing today, like it's kind of good information to hear about the different chapters. And I really think that, and I get the impression that like every single chapter has a different housing situation. Like there's something unique. There's not one that's going to be exactly the same. But we're all seem to have a lot of the same, maybe same problems and things we're dealing with. But I think this has been really good as far as bouncing ideas and seeing what, keep communicating and realizing that there's other people out there that have a similar situation or a different situation, right? So, just getting the information of knowing that, there's some chapters that don't have a house, I've been to chapters that have massive houses, right? So just being aware of the situations that are out there, I think is really important.
Good point.
And brothers, I would challenge you all to spread the word. These things become, viral and like wildfire in the sense that whatever you found today, please reach out and find other guys that, hopefully can join us next year and go from there.
Dio, I think it's a wrap.
All right.
But Bill, did you have one more thing?
I just wanted to thank you guys for what you do. And if you can find some more volunteers for all of our house corporations, give us some names.
Yeah, anywhere but Penn State.
Perfect. Well, brothers,
Good to see you,
thank you
Bill.
all again for taking the time. But with that being said, we'll wrap up our 2022 housing conference. But again, please let us know how we can best help you as we move forward. So thank you all again.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Dio.